Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. Today's one is about the transitional period. Now, probably the most requested content on my channel is styling of the looks, and when it comes to transitional periods such as beginning of the spring or beginning of the autumn, I get the most requests to kind of show some looks and talk about my essentials for the coming period. Now, for styling, I would say that autumn is my favorite. Probably not for going back to work and finishing holidays and all of that stuff, but when it comes to styling, I love autumn, or fall as you Americans call it. I really love the boots, the jackets, the crop jackets, the knits, all of that layering, which we unfortunately cannot do when it comes to summer because like 38 degrees in Europe and we're basically dying even in a little dress of heat. I wanted to show you some of my essentials for the coming period, to show you how I would style them and to discuss further details with you. So let's go straight into my item number one. Item number one that I have here with me would be a midi dress. Now, I think I really started with my midi dresses back in July, so it's kind of a trend that has been coming. I love midi dresses because they're so easy to style with a jacket, with a belt, with boots, with high heels. You can always bring them from like office to the evening. They're so wearable, so easy to style. And if you compare, for example, a linen one to a silk one to a wool one, they're completely different. They have completely different identity. So for me, the first item that I would like to show you is a silk midi dress. This is like in a beautiful blue color. I love this one because I think it's very flattering. This is 100% silk. It is by brand Lily Silk, which I have spoken to you about before. I have actually worked with a brand in the past, and I got this dress and I really love wearing it because I can transfer it from summer to autumn. I wouldn't say to winter, but autumn would be perfect if I would layer it with a piece underneath, with the boots, with the heels. Again, it's a really great item because you can easily wear it so many different ways. I'm gonna show you how I would style this one a few different ways because I just think this piece is a perfect example for this video. Now this is my favorite sort of like evening look, so I think everybody needs a good quality silk dress in their collection. I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of quarantine I got a few satin dresses, but they're very hard to actually maintain to look beautiful. There's nothing like silk, so I would really recommend these, and I will show you how I can also style it for a day. Before I forget, there's also a discount code for you in the description box, so if you would like to get this, go and check it out. Midi dress and the boots for me is like insane, and actually I really love how you can style heavier pieces such as this turtleneck. Basically, this is just a turtleneck that I stole from my boyfriend's wardrobe. As you can see, it's quite large. Maybe a little bit tighter one would be better, but I think this look is just so easy, and it's actually from daylight to evening, so easy to style. Another layering piece that I think is quite valuable to have in your wardrobe would be a navy or a white silk blouse. Now, I have spoken about silk blouses so many times before. This one is also by Lily Silk. I will leave a discount code with my name in the description box and here as well, so you guys can check it out if you would like to purchase one of the items. I think they're so versatile because this with the jeans and a blazer over would be like such an easy piece to wear. And after work, which by the way you can also wear this to work, but after work you can just take the blazer off and you have a really nice but chic top. I think since I moved to Paris, I quite like to reduce a little bit the loudness of my style. I'm not gonna say I'm minimalist because that's so far from what I've never been kind of minimalist, but I think that I have kind of reduced the boldness of the whole like logomania that I was really into last year. But there's something like this I think is quite chic, and I will show you how we can style that as well. So just to explain what I was saying earlier, if you wear a simple silk blouse, which is what I really love, and actually would love to have something like this in every single color, you can style it with the jeans, with a cardi, and kind of like a matching color bag. I love the Lily Silk ones because I think they are made of amazing quality. They don't even crease. So as you can see, like this one I've had around for a while and they really maintain their shape. The quality is great. And for example, you can style it with a blazer. So it would look something like this. I like color blocking specifically, even though you will notice that this whole video is quite muted, but I think when you style something like this, you can go from office to evening, so make something like this very easy to have. Just to prove the point with the midi dresses and how different they can be, I've got another one over here. Now this one is by a brand called Three Graces, and I really love this piece because it's like a black and simple. It's a linen dress, so you would not really wear linen pieces sort of in winter, but you would wear it in summer. However, this one's black, so I think it's perfect for transitional period. And I think like this with a leather jacket and a pair of boots or something like that could be styled so easily. Also, amazing thing about this is you can just like roll it in your suitcase and have one dress to be worn a million different ways, a million different occasions, which is why it's always my favorite. Not that I'm traveling much lately, but the point is that this is an incredible piece for the coming days. Absolutely love this linen dress. I mean, this can be styled so many different ways. Again, this also can be styled with a turtleneck and a blazer over, or a shirt under, a t-shirt under, alone with just a blazer. I love styling it with the Prada boots. This is a midi dress number 2. What I think is very much common sense is that when it comes to autumn, you really need to invest in boots. Now, I keep saying that because I cannot accent how important this is. End of August, beginning of September is when you need to buy the boots, because when they all become very trendy, when it comes towards November, it's all going to be sold out in your size. So I think now is the perfect time. This season is going to be all about the minimalist boot. Now, think about Hermes jumping boots. They are the typical like style of the boot that you'll see all the designers do this season. Actually, that kind of already started a little bit last season when it comes to Anne de Meulen-Mester. She created these incredible boots with a buckle around the top of the calf, and I really love them. They remind me sort of mixture of the Bottega boots and the Hermes boots, so they're like a little bit chunky and a little bit cool, but with a sophisticated vibe. Now, my favorites are, of course, the Bottega. I've already spoken about them. I already said they're my autumn essential, but I also got my Prada boots, which, you know, I just think these boots with this sole, this kind of elevation in a way, are insane. I mean, I love them so much. I literally wore them more than 60 times like last winter, which for me is a lot considering that I do have a lot of boots. I think they bring down every outfit. They make it more cool, more casual. Even if you wear them with a suit, they always look amazing. And then another piece that I've been really loving lately are my short Prada booties. Now, I know that not everybody is gonna love these because they're a mixture of a shoe and a boot, but for me they're perfect because you can just like, you know, put them on easy, no hustle, no fuss, no nothing. They're very simple. They have the same sort of sole as these, as you will notice, but I love them because I just think they're a little bit more kind of like manly, which gives them an extra vibe. Now, do I have any boots on my wish list? Probably the Anne de Meulen-Mester ones, but besides those, nothing really specific that I can remember. Maybe I wouldn't mind getting these in white. White boots and I'm not sure it's a big, massive love relationship. So we'll have to see about that one. Next item I want to talk to you about is jewelry. I think jewelry in autumn is extremely important. Well, actually in autumn and summer, but I changed my jewelry from summer to autumn because I think in summer I wear a lot of necklaces, and especially love like layering a million different necklaces. But when it comes to autumn winter, I'm more focused on rings and on earrings, just because I find it a little bit easier to be visible in like a turtleneck. That being said though, my Misoma necklaces are something that I will always wear. Comes autumn, winter, spring or summer, all seasons, because I just love them so much. I wear them all the time and that's something that never changes. But I wanted to show you some of the rings that I've been wearing lately. They come from inexpensive to a little bit more expensive, so it's like all sorts, and I've got them all on right now. Now, to start from the ones that you have not seen before, these ones, I will link them all below. I really love these rings from Chinko. I think they're super cool, and I really have been wearing them ever since I received them. I love them, and I think they're beautiful when you think about like ottomans, chunky knits, coffee dates, and a lot of hand accessories. On my right hand, I've got my usual suspects from Cartier. As you know, the bracelets, you guys have seen them a million times before, and also the rings from Justin Clou to double Justin Clou, and the ring that I received from my sister for my 30th birthday. I love it so much, and I pretty much wear this one every single day, like no matter on the season. But I love having a lot of rings. When it comes to earrings, there's one particular mono earring that you guys always ask me about, and it is this one over here. I will make sure to link it below because it always gets so many questions. On this occasion, you will also notice that I've got these Pacharet earrings. I really love them. I believe they sold out ever since I featured them for the first time. However, I will make sure to link them below, so hopefully you guys will be able to find them. I think it's a no-brainer to say that knits are very important when it comes to autumn, but this specific one I love so much. It's from Jacquemus and it's actually a body, but I really love this cut over here. I think having like a little bit cuter layering pieces for under a blazer or just alone is something that's really important, because when you have few pieces like this and few bodies in particular, which I do, you guys know how much I love those like Zara bodies because they're very classic, or the Acne Studio bodies that you like zip at the back. I would like to buy them in every single color because I think they go perfectly well under all of my suits. It's just a very basic, very staple piece for layering, because in order to layer pieces, you have to have a lot of those kind of little basics that you can later on embellish with the rest of the clothes. So for me, a knit like this is perfect for layering. I really love the like stretch material. It's still quite close to your body. So even when it comes to the winter, you can always put more clothes on top of this. It will not make you look chunky. It will just keep you much warmer than nothing below or a t-shirt. So I'll show you how we're gonna style this one. Now in this look, I'll be showing you a lot of my autumn staples actually, but right now I would like to talk about the knit. It's like you see a body, it's really keeping me warm. I think it's so beautiful just to show you what it looks like without any styling. It's very flattering. I think it's a beautiful shape that's cut around the neck, and it actually would even show my necklaces, which you guys always ask me about. My initial T1, my Stella blazer, and the black bobby bag. Love this. Also Dior jeans and Bottega boots. Talking about Jacquemus, I really like how he does these pieces, and there is another one that I've got over here. Now I have actually two pieces that are very similar, and I will show you as I try them on. But item number one is, I haven't even removed the tag from this, it's quite new. It's from Jacquemus. It looks like this, but then I have a same dupe for this piece, which is a lot more affordable. I will also link that below. They are very similar. Even the color is same, but they have both cut out here, which I think is also a big trend of the autumn season. Cutouts like bells, straps, like back straps, kind of like missing pieces here and there are a major go-to for the coming season, and it's something that I really like. I think it's not quite a knit, so it's not very sweatery, which means you'll be able to wear it with the coats. For example, I would love to wear it with my Max Mara teddy coat when it gets very cold. I just think underneath it is quite cute. And just to show you what it looks like on, I've got my jeans and my ankle boots on as well. I will show you the one that I was saying about, that it's high street and dupe. It's similar. I wouldn't say it's the same, it's just that they both have a cutout. So let's show you that one now. This is a little bit thicker and it's not as tight. So this is a little bit looser. It's more of a sweater vibe, but I think it's an amazing piece that's easy to style for autumn. Talking about blouses, I think the one that I'm wearing as well right now is also a perfect example of something that you can wear to work, to school, to also an evening out, like a cute dinner, like a first date. I think this is something really cute because it's quite fashionable and stylish, but it's also not too much out there, like you're not trying too hard, and with the jeans and kind of boots it could be styled really well. So to show you this blouse as, for example, an evening look, I styled it with a black blazer with my black Bottega bag jeans, which I think are super essential like skinny jeans, as well as sandals. Of course, as it gets colder, I will wear this with something like my Balenciaga knife short booties, something maybe pointy, or even my Prada boots, because I think this look can be so many different ways, like you can style it so many different ways. I love this bag so much, as you guys know, so I always like to wear it. I love, by the way, light yellow. I think it's a color that is also so easy to style and works really well whether you are a brunette or a blonde. Now, next item that I'm going to show you is a Prada raincoat, jacket. Not really an anorak, because even though it's waterproof, it's not a very polar coat type of vibes. I really love this one. I worn it at Fashion Week in February, so for me it's kind of like transitional period between winter and spring, or between summer and autumn. I love this so much. For me, this is like such an amazing piece, and I actually got it on 50% off end of summer, so I will try and link it below so you can also make the most out of it. For me, Prada nylon is the most iconic collection there is what the brand actually started with, because Lucia Prada's family was dealing with nylon, so actually that's what Prada is all about, and it's in the DNA of the brand. So I think anything like from the nylon collection, and I'm chasing like few pieces, anything from nylon collection for me is wow. I really love the jacket. It's not really that warm, but when it's raining, when it's windy, it has a little hood. I think it's quite cute for the transitional period, and for me it's a piece that I always come back to, and I love wearing over and over and over again. I just really enjoy this piece a lot. Next item that I think is important, come rain or shine, any season of the year, you guys, are jeans. Like, I'm wearing them right now. Jeans are so important, and I have 2 pairs of my favorite jeans. 3 pairs, but 2 for the transitional period. Now, my boyfriend jeans from Dior are my favorites. I am gonna buy them in another color. Do I say this in every video whenever I mention them? I'm gonna buy them in another color. I think they're quite man repelling. They're not very like sexy jeans, but they're so cool, and specifically love wearing them with these boots, which is something I'm gonna show you in a moment. I think that when it comes to, not the boots, the jeans, when it comes to these jeans, I love them because they're so comfortable. But another pair that I really like are my Mother Denim skinny jeans. I'm wearing them right now. For me, they're pure perfection because they go so well with so many different things, and they're perfect for travel, they're perfect for chilling, they're perfect for evenings, so they're just easy multi-purpose jeans. And I think everybody should have 1 pair of boyfriend jeans and 1 pair of skinny jeans that they love in their wardrobe. Now, did you think that this bag aficionado is going to forget about handbags? For autumn, I am loving my Louis Vuitton puzzle bag. Now, I love this bag actually for every season, but these 2 are the bag models that I would like to kind of specify how much I love. I think a Fendi baguette, maybe not in light pink for the transitional period, but you can get a black, you can get a nude, you can get, you know, the kind of like a camelly color. But this bag is amazing because you can wear it over any coat, even though we're not really talking about coats yet, because this is not autumn winter, this is like transitional period. But this bag you can wear with really anything over a knit. And also this one, I wore it a lot in February at Fashion Week. For me, this bag is just so specific, especially because colors are super autumnal, but then there's a touch of pink, which is something that I really love. And just like I love my bags, I also love my blazers. Now, I have 2 that I think are really insane. This one I haven't shown you. I actually wanted to show you the rock one, which I have already shown you in a previous video, but I decided to show you a Sakai one instead, just because you have not seen this one before. Now, this blazer is similar vibe. Again, kind of talking about Japanese brand, you know, like similar vibes to the Koreans. They like the structure, they like everything that is deconstructed, things that are kind of like Margiela vibes, almost a little bit undone. And this is what we have here. I mean, I can't describe this blazer to you. I'm gonna have to put it on for you to see it. And last but not the least, we have Magda Butrym. Now, Magda is one of my favorite designers, and it's honestly a brand that I admire so much. There's another blazer that I desperately want. It's like a blazer dress from her new collection. I'm just like waiting on the right moment because I need to try it on. But this at the back, like look at this belt. Basically you tighten it up, you get these wider shoulders, then the waist type of illusion. I love the material. I love that I can wear this for like elegant evenings, and I can also wear it with my combat boots. So versatility on point. I just realized my color palette is quite muted, but we are talking about transitional periods, so it is what it is. This blazer, I think, is a piece of art. I love that it's kind of like 2 layers, as you can see, but it's not like you cannot wear it separately. I believe not. It is what it is. There is a little kind of belt here to be attached to this gold button here. This always reminds me of like Margiela vibes as well. Also kind of like brands like Rock or Monse. Monse is one of my favorite brands. Like, it's absolutely insane. And I think this blazer just adds so much to an everyday look. Just to show you how same look can look completely different with a different blazer, I think this is something that is super like tailored, structured. Look at the back detail, you can kind of tighten it even more, which will just accentuate the waist when you close it. And I love wearing this blazer closed. I'll show you what it looks like. And then you can also release it if you would like a more casual style. I'm still in my combat boots because just kind of to give you the vibe, but this would be so hot with high heels on, and I think it's such a versatile blazer because it could be a part of a suit, or it could be something you wear over a short dress or over nothing even. And that was it with my transitional period styling. Let me know what was your favorite piece. Do you intend on buying anything? And what is your item that you cannot live without when it comes to this kind of like summer to autumn period? I have to say, in Paris it's already a little bit cold. This morning I was in a hoodie and I was freezing when I went for my morning walk. I guess it's goodbye to the warm summer months. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!